Hello everyone, Nerd in Texoma again. Another video coming right at you. Today we're going to be talking about an item that I ordered about a month ago and finally made its way from China. Yes, the wonderful land of China where I get a lot of my knockoff items, which I think are pretty freaking cool. Today I am going to be talking about the Star Command Interstellar figure. Now, this is a figure that obviously is a knockoff of a different Transformer figure. Yes, I know, I collect Transformers. Y'all should know that by now. Unless you're a new viewer to this show, then you might not know that. This one is based off of a Walmart exclusive figure that was released in the War for Cybertron Netflix edition of the figures that, like I said, was exclusive to Walmart. And it never showed up at the stores around me. It was always expensive when I could find it online. You know, yes, the knockoff does not come with everything that the Walmart one does, but it scratches enough of the itch for me that it's worth it. This Walmart figure, the official one, currently is selling for anywhere from $100 to $120 and up. The knockoff, like I said, does not come with all the accessories, but you can find it on places like AliExpress and stuff like that for about $27 shipped. The cool part is he's been upscaled, and they actually did put some actual die-cast metal into the figure, and they also modified the mold to make it look better in robot mode. I mean, what more can you ask for? Now, the only problem is, I did buy this figure from China again. I've gotten many packages from China over the years. Some of them, the packaging comes in and it's exactly perfect. Some of them, like this one, looks like somebody played a game of soccer with a box. It's all dented, crushed, kicked in, all that. I mean, this side's fine, but even the top. Oh, flip it around that way. You can see that, flip it around that way. It's dented and beat to hell and all that. I mean, that's the biggest crazy thing right there. Fortunately, most of the time, I am not an in-package collector. If it's something like the high-quality Generation 1 knockoffs, they come in, I guess you would say, retro packaging. So it looks exactly, or as close to exactly, to the original packaging back in the 80s as possible. Yes, if my box comes dented and it's one of those figures, I'm going to be pissed. You know, a modern knockoff like this, as long as the figure's okay inside of it, the box is just going to get thrown out. I would have thrown the box out already, except I just wanted to include that in the video to show y'all. Now, like I said, the figure that I got, I already have the regular Optimus Prime in regular colors, which, you know, is Optimus Prime, his blue legs and his red body and all that. I've already got the official version of that. The Walmart version that I wasn't able to get was Nemesis Prime here. Now, Nemesis Prime, I know a lot of y'all don't know a whole lot about the Transformer series. Nemesis Prime is, for lack of a better term, an evil clone of Optimus Prime. So Nemesis is going to have all of the same strengths and weaknesses as Optimus, except he is a Decepticon made by Megatron. And this right here is the Nemesis Prime figure. Now granted, like I said, this one is oversized. This one is a knockoff. The actual Siege Optimus figure probably comes up to right about there-ish. He's in storage, so unfortunately I can't do a size comparison with him. So, sorry. Like I said, this Siege knockoff Nemesis Prime, the only accessory he comes with is his battle axe, which you can flip that in, flip in the blades, and it becomes a shield. So you can peg it on his arm, and he can use it, you know, as a deflector shield type of thing. That's the only accessory this figure comes with. If you are fortunate enough to get the Walmart edition of this figure, he comes with the battle axe, he comes with his blaster, he comes with a trailer, which, again, if y'all are familiar with the G1 Optimus Prime, you know that he always turned into a semi and was hauling a trailer around behind him. You know, in Siege, he doesn't always have the trailer with him. So either Nemesis or regular Optimus Prime just don't have the trailer in Siege. But it was included as like one of those little extras, the spoiler pack that Walmart had. Again, I think this figure is cool enough that, yes, I didn't get the official one, but he is freaking cool enough that the knockoff scratches the itch for having a Nemesis Prime figure. The reworking of the figure, like I said, that the knockoff manufacturers did is on his backpack here. You see these like fog lights. I'm not going to transform him because it's going to take too long. I don't want the video to run like forever. But in truck mode, you can see on Nemesis there, those are like the fog lights beneath the headlights on the front of the truck. Right there. On the official figure, the way it transforms is these bits actually hang off the bottom underside of the arm there, which really looks kind of clunky and stupid if you ask me. The Hasbro designers could have taken a little bit more time and figured out what the knockoff makers did, which is to figure out a way to get these to fold up onto the backpack of the truck, like that, where you can see that eventually will be the front of the truck. There will be a bumper there, and there's the headlights, and it just folds up all as one coherent piece that turns into the front of the truck and just folds up onto his back like that. Very nice, very, I think, well thought out, much better than what Hasbro did. And that's also one reason why I kind of like knockoffs sometimes, because they will do stuff like that. They will look at an existing official figure and see how it can be fixed or upgraded, updated, how it could be slightly better, and they'll do it. Like I said, this figure also has some die-cast metal parts, so it's not all plastic. From what I can tell, his toes here are the die-cast metal parts to give him a little bit more stability in standing, because he's got the weight at the bottom there holding him down. And I'm not 100% sure. I don't want to say it is, I don't want to say it isn't, but on his chest windows here, I suspect they might be die cast, or maybe up on his upper shoulder pec area or something. Might be. I mean, if it's not, it's not. Like I say, in my opinion, he's still a pretty impressive looking evil Optimus. The only other issue that I have with this figure is that when they upsize the figure, some knockoff manufacturers will keep like the fist ports and the different little add-on parts there, add-on ports where you can plug in weapons, and you know, he has a shield on his arm and all that kind of stuff. Some knockoff manufacturers will do their best to keep it the same size as the official figure, so you can interchange the weapons. This company, it's Tabo, not sure exactly how to pronounce it, they just decided to upscale the entire figure. Meaning that I can't take any official figure's weaponry or anything like that and fit it onto this figure. The holes in his hands are just too big and he won't be able to handle it. You know, it'll just fall out of his hand. I can't put anything in his shoulder there to be a shield or anything, because it'll just fall out. I mean, that's unfortunate, but it's part of what you deal with sometimes when you get knockoffs. I've seen, like I said, I've seen companies take the time and do it right, or what I call right, in upscaling the figure but keeping all the ports the same size. I've seen companies like this that they're just like, hey, fuck it, we're making the figure, it's oversized and everything's oversized. But in my opinion, he is pretty darn cool. If you're a Transformer collector or fan or anything like that, which I know some of y'all are, some of y'all aren't, I think it's definitely worth the 26, 27 bucks. Again, if you have kids even, you know, grandkids that are into Transformers, I think it's definitely worth it for them. would definitely get more if they came out in the different versions of Optimus Prime or the Optimus Prime body type. I don't think they will, unfortunately, because this figure came out about 2 years ago. Like I said, it's still pretty popular. You can find it all over like AliExpress, probably eBay, stuff like that. But usually knockoff manufacturers, if they're going to do a bunch of recolors and repaints, they're going to do it pretty quickly after they release the original figure. So, alright y'all, hope y'all enjoyed it. So we'll see what's next up around here that I have recently acquired, or whatever you want to call it, and feel like talking about. But y'all have a good day, and I will catch y'all next time on the next episode of Nerd in Texoma. Bye.